We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-1 home.
No, down.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The 3-2 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. And you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
Here's the first pitch to him. Adam Eaton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second. Bichette's got it. And he's set down, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Bogaerts has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And whoa, almost a disaster as the tag at first saves the throwing error, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Third baseman,
Digging in, Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, pulled toward right center field after it is Eaton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. On now to the top half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. In now, Billy McKinney. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Billy McKinney.
First delivery to him on the way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 5 driven in. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Pedroia. Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it.
Batting second, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Standing in, Teoscar Hernandez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, inside.
The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will take a look at a fastball in there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. The average entering play at 301. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Fouled away. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in the pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Man at second here with 2 away, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Bradley at second with 2 down. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Two and 1, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Travis Shaw.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Up next is Danny Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Bichette.
To the plate now, Bichette. And that misses for ball 1. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
No.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Here's the 2-1 home.
No.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Playing 2-2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They come into the game with the fewest strikeouts of any team in the league. And when I caught up with some of the players during batting practice and asked them about that, they all reiterated that they don't want to be an all-or-nothing kind of offensive team. They said it's important to their success that they battle, make pitchers work, and do their best every time up to put the ball in play. Not every team buys into that philosophy, but it definitely seems to work for these guys. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Andrew Benintendi.
now a pitch on the way. Andrew Benintendi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Hopped up, and Bichette settles under it. There's one away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit hard to third. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Adam Eaton digging in next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. 4-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Not close. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
No.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
0-2. Here it is.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Eaton on second. Grichuk on at first with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And that misses. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here now is Rafael Devers. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. After the walk, a quick check on first, and the runner back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 home. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So first and third with 1 away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He waits. Now the pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 1-0. Verdugo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward right center. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Moreland, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. The Red Sox are out in front 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Shaw, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clear.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. No hits to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. And the inning is over. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ball one, taken just off the inside.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball called just a bit low. In there, 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are two away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 offering. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And they lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count even at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Striding in, Adam Eaton. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
1-2. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now that is designated hitter, Billy McKinney.
Ready for another shot now. Billy McKinney. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffin.
At the plate now, Randall Grichuk. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Eaton. Oh. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here's the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And another foul ball. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch.
Standing in, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1, here's the pitch.
No.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fastball well outside. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Jansen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Bo Bichette will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here it comes.
Ball, no.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
And that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Hernandez.
Adam Eaton will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Bichette at second, Guerrero on at first with 2 down. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Two and 2. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch, the 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 6th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Billy McKinney is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the pitch.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
All even now, 2-2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Rendell Grichuk would be next. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Verdugo is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But one more look here at the big blow in the inning for the Jays. A grand slam home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox 2. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Justin Miller takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Standing in now, Kevin Plawecki. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Eaton is right there, one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bradley stands at first with 1 out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Hernandez on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Heath Hembree has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Heath. Hembree.
Ready to begin the 8th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
Randall Grichuk.
He's set, and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 0-1 delivery.
No.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Popped him up. Bogarts is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 6-2. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Popped up. Shaw waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now batting, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. He pulls this one into right. Grichuk is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch.
No.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full. The Blue Jays on top, 6-2. Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Up the middle and, oh, he's able to knock it down. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bichette, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses, throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, Alex Verdugo. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. He pulls this one into right. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Anthony Bass will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Anthony Bass.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
The 1-2.
Playing 2-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Heading out toward shallow right. Grichuk is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
At the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder to the track. And that one is gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here. Ken Giles takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tanner Roark earns his first win of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tanner Roark. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Ken Giles, his 4th. The loss goes to Chris Sale. He falls to 2 and 3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.